Hey, welcome back again, everybody. We're going to be taking a look at an SNES game today, Super Nintendo Entertainment System video game. We're going to be taking a look at Test Drive 2 for the SNES. It was out in 1992. One of the system's first games, I believe. 'Cause I think the NES, the SNES came out 1990, 90 or 91. So let's go ahead and boot this baby up here. See what we got. The Duel Test Drive 2. Actually got pretty good reviews from several game critics, and I can see why. You see right here, they tell you pretty much just about everything you want to know about these vehicles. So this is right here is very impressive. Just it's like an encyclopedia for automobiles. Now, I think at first they only give you like one or two vehicles, so I just went ahead and chose that vehicle, whichever one I chose, the Porsche or whatever. I don't know, some sort of speedy race car. Doesn't really matter. And then they give you, I guess, a racetrack to race it on to, quote, test drive it out. But because I'm only playing this game once, I really didn't get a chance to test out all the other cars. I suppose if I didn't do a test drive, no pun intended, I'd be able to view the other vehicles. So at any rate, we're on the road now, and yeah, the first thing you notice right here, I think, is the dashboard graphics. I mean, at this time, I think this is pretty good. Actual working operating gauges, except for the fuel gauge. The fuel gauge, I don't think was working. I mean, you can't really. Some of them are grayed out, but for the most part, you have your speedometer there, which works. Your RPM meter, and I think there's another working gauge or meter on there somewhere. And so you're racing an opponent. I think I'm actually in the gray car. If you look on the top of the screen, right next to your rear, I guess a little bit further to the left of your rearview mirror, you see two squares moving towards a target. Which target is actually a gas station. They make you get gasoline, because eventually you run out of gas. I'm not sure if you can control that or what, but eventually, there's the stop sign. They make you stop at the gas station. It's kind of like their checkpoint, I suppose. So they fill you up again. Okay, I won that round. Cool. My top speed was 187. As you could see, my opponent's top speed was 100 only. So I was playing at a pretty easy level to begin with. But you gotta start somewhere, right? You always have to start somewhere. I think that's kind of a rule of thumb, really. All right. Well, as is the case with almost any game, it gets a little bit harder. So we're gonna go to round 2, and let's see what we come across here. What adventures we're gonna have with this with our vehicle here. And by the way, I tried changing the view because I'm more of a bird's eye view kind of racer person. This game you can't. That kind of disappointed me, but it's understandable because it is a racing simulation. Okay, now there's my opponent. He just passed me up, left me in the dust, right? Well, watch this. I'm gonna come back from this. Come on, keep going. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too familiar with the game. This is just something I stumbled across. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did actually Wikipedia this and found that it was got a 4.5 out of 5-star rating. The only other thing I know is that the series originated in 1987. You're thinking, well, what's this doing on the SNES? Well, I'm pretty sure it was on either it was on the regular NES or it could have possibly been on Atari, I suppose. Maybe even both. I don't know. I just know that the series originated in 87. Might have even been featured in an arcade. So anyway. Okay. I told you, didn't I? Passed him up. Uh-oh. The police are on my tail. That's not going to be good. Nah, they don't even seem to care. I blew them away. They're gone. I got up to another stop sign again. Another gas stop. Whoa, whoa. Oh, what happened there? Now, originally, I thought I got caught. I thought the cops caught me. But I'm like, oh, okay. I guess not. Okay, so I crashed 2 cars. Oh, okay, and I'm losing the game now because of that. So actually, yeah, you get a big penalty. See what I got there? I got like 40 seconds penalty. I think it's like 20 per car accident that you get into. Could be wrong, though. Could depend on the severity of the accident. But yeah, the bottom line is you don't want to wreck your car. And that's just bad times all the way around. Especially as you go up the difficulty levels. I mean, I was feeling it on rookie level, so I would imagine the next level you probably lose the whole thing if you crash twice. We're in the desert, as you can tell. So I guess they kind of just push you along on the map here. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, it's, they put more traffic out there. The traffic's actually pretty realistic, too. It's kind of neat how they have a wide variety of vehicles out there. And it actually kind of feels like you're actually racing, unlike some arcade games and even other SNES games at the time, which was just a moving dot on the screen. And you actually kind of at least get the idea. Excuse me. At least feel you have an idea that you're moving forward, rather than just looking at a dot on a screen. Maybe that's why they didn't include the third-person view. I don't know, but yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it. I played a couple of simulators and a couple racing simulators. I'm not big on it. I'm more bigger on. I like to play street racing games. I think I told you that in my Cruising USA game review. But I'm bigger on street racing games, and so this, I figured I'd just try this just to give it a go because it's a retro racing game. So, and apparently game over. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, even for me, I was impressed with this. Just the fact that they list out all that information about the vehicle. I'm also a statsy kind of person, so I like to see exactly what I do. And this game is pretty impressive, I gotta admit, for the time. This would have been a lot of fun to play on an arcade terminal. Heck yeah, this would have been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5, and not just because I read that review, but this game does deserve it. High score. It's easy to put up your own high score when I guess everyone else is 0. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.5 out of 5. Really great game, guys. Invite you all to play this sometime. This is really good. They did a good job. So that's my official review. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Relatively high replay value, and I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in my next episode here in a couple of minutes.